here I am taking directly NCML methods. Okay, so basically to show you how robust uh, building a Python application could be. So all these variables will give me a picture like how they are contributing to my price factors. So next Katam, the price is increased, right? So I just want to tell you how you can make use of your data, how you can analyze it and come to and calculate the price of the flights. So even you can use it to judge how strong these variables are associated with your target variable in between them also. So this will also give you a clearer picture. So next, like after uh, doing this all kind of analysis, cleaning my variables, transforming them, I need to call some kind of like machine learning methods to identify. So see, I directly took here, if you have heard about decision trees or even tree-based methods. So here I am taking directly NCML methods. Okay, so basically to show you how robust uh, building a Python application could be, or a machine learning application could be. I could have taken a normal logistic regression also to do the same, or even a decision tree, but I'm just showing you in the interest of time. Yeah. Okay. So here I take the scikit-learn, which is the Python library I could use, and then call it, this is a class where I instantiate it, and then basically, even I can see the feature importance, which all features are important actually in my variables. So these are all features, right? These are all features. So nothing, but don't get confused with these numbers. So they tell how important actually they all features are there in my variables, right? So if you can see, I have plotted this instead of telling it numerically. I have plotted this. So here you can also create such kind of plots. So if you see, the total stops actually indicates the number of stops one has, the price is lesser, right? So all these things are there. So indicates, so which, so all these things, the source of Mumbai is more pricey or not. So all these variables will give me a picture like how they are contributing to my price factors. So next Katam, I like try to use random forest, which is also a machine learning library, where first what I need to do, I need to divide my data set that is already there, like the data set I already built, right? So I need to convert it into train and test. Why I split the variable? So that my data set, so there is a concept of overfitting or underfitting. So now I need to tell my variables, so these are x number of records, which are actually very important, uh, uh, and I need to train them on, and I need to validate also variables, right? I'll need to so if there are, let's say, 3000 records in my uh, data frame, so 2500 would be given to the training and 500 would be given for validation, let's say. Okay, so I need to give those validation records so that my algorithms, learn to capture the results properly, so that whatever the training errors are there, so that it could rectify or learn from the validation methods. So the validation 500 records that are there. So I can use this train test split from the model selection to basically get the use it, and then basically I can use the ensembling methods, right? Random forest regressor also. So the way of calling it is in simple, right? Is instantiating, and then basically using the fit method in this class. and then I get use the X train and the Y train. This is nothing but all the variables that you are seeing here, right? All the variables are given to my algorithm, and then I t- take it and I use a predict method. So I use the predict method to actually, tell, list down what my prediction is. So whether what price is it here. So it will give me the price list here. And next, basically, I have to judge how my algorithms are. We discussed in telling about what is actually kind of performance analysis, right? So this is actually telling my algorithms this to train this data set out. This is 95% accurate. Okay. So a typical machine learning model, if it is 70% or 80% even, like it is a good model. So here it is giving you this much score. So you can use a lot of evaluation methods, which I'm not talking about here, to actually, judge your model. So these are some other kind of methods like random search CV. So if you see like, you know, any kind of model or, or there are many models to try out, like logistic regression, XGBoost, all those things. If you see that, you know, like you're tired of taking, or even if there are a lot of variables to try or algorithms to try. Just a minute. Okay. So these are kind of methods. Okay. Like these are parameters that I would be passing to my model. So you can imagine them like a Python like a function that we have written, which takes out these parameters. Okay, and which takes out using these parameters. I am trying to figure out the best model instead of now telling me that which model I should take place. My random search will decide which is actually the best algorithms and which actually which is the best feature. All those things could be taken place. Okay. So next, we can actually import the metrics and even validate. So after validating, we get an average error like 81%, you know, uh, which is also called a method R2 use for judging a variable. So next, what I do is like, after doing all these prediction, I pass my test variable, which is my test data final that I created like above. I can use it to predict my test kind of like test prediction. So if you see, all these are prices that are listed. So I can use it, and basically I can use it for a submission even. Like can do it. So basically these are the methods basically to actually after you build a model, you need to store it somewhere, right? So you can use this pickle file actually to do it, to dump it into a file. So sorry, these were some issues that I was getting. So I can show you the typical UI that was built on Flask. Okay. Hope you all can see my screen. Okay, let me show it. Just a minute. Sorry. These are okay. Guys, can you see my screen which shows flight price? Uh, okay, it shows flight price, right? Okay. So this is the typical UI that I have built, which we have built. Uh, okay, which uses this same algorithms model which we have imported. Okay. So see here, there was a date column there, arrival date there, same there, right? So if you see here, okay, like let me show you there in the notebook itself. So there were these models, right? Columns, right? Total stop, journey, 1 month, same, uh, same variables I've used. Departure date, arrival date, the source, trail destination, selected variables I've used, top age. So you can also build such kind of applications. So here I take actually some date, like let's say to like 18th, we need to travel at like typically let's say 9 o'clock a.m. Okay, sorry, this has some problem. So let's make it this, and we need to arrive at the same time. That is 11 o'clock. Let's say okay, 11:51 a.m. Okay. Okay, so now the source is Delhi, and I need to go to Hyderabad, and I need no stops in which I need to, catch the, highest flight, that is Jet Airways. So when I submit here, so you see this is the price that is predicted using the flight application. This is how you can actually, calculate the flight price. So let's say you can do it for another flight as well. So you take the same flight, right? 18th, and you take some other time that is uh, that is like 11 o'clock in the night, and you want to go to this, right? 18th, and let's say I just uh, want to arrive at 12 o'clock in the night. Sorry, it's a very weird time, but I'm just telling. So I need to go to the same destination and using another flight, that is Indigo, and which has no stops again. So if you say the price is increased, right? So I just want to tell you how you can make use of your data, how you can analyze it and come to and calculate the price of the flights. So this is how you can use n number of application, actually to build a business application, whether it is related to any kind of industry. I know there might be some minor cases, uh, but typically you can try to use many of these application industry.